I don't need my girl to say nothing.
Right.
I got it under control.
Right. And that's how they felt. That's how they felt. Like, I got it. Now she was in something, but now I got it. And I'm under control.
Yeah. But I think that is because maybe you're arguing back and forth with men, and men feel like if they're
I was arguing with a boy.
Then
I was arguing with a boy, not men. But
I'm just saying, I think that
the men speak.
There are times when men feel like, don't argue with my wife. You can talk to me.
Absolutely. But I still, you know us. If you got a smart mouth, if you learning, I'm learning.
That is not a man or a woman thing. I think that's a person's ability to read the fucking room. Like, if you don't understand that your involvement is going to escalate things and it's going to exacerbate the situation, then you should just shut the fuck up, because you're going to make things worse. So I don't know if it's a man or a woman thing. And maybe that woman or that man doesn't know how to read the room. But I don't think we should say, oh, it's a man. It's a man or a woman.
There's a different dynamic.
They saying it's more consequence. They saying it's a man's world.
No, the thing is this. When a woman argues with a man, it's a different argument than when a man argues with a man, right? So, like, for example, remember that video that went viral? I think rest in peace to somebody who died in Chicago. There was a girl that was arguing with a dude at a fast food restaurant, and they kept going back and forth. And then the dude got mad. He said, "You keep on yelling and talking back, I'm going to hit you." And she kept going, and he punched her. And then the little boy that was 12 or 13 years old shot him dead.
Well, I think it was his mom.
Yeah, no, the little boy's mom. Yeah.
I saw that.
But granted,
somebody hit your mama. Somebody hit my mama. I'm gonna have the same response.
The thing is this.
But that's what they say, that escalated a man arguing.
But the thing is this. No, luckily, but that was luckily because a lot of times somebody going to jail. You know what I'm saying? I think because it was on social media is why nobody went to jail, because they're not going to publicly, do that to the person who is a victim. But the moral of the story is when a girl and a guy is arguing, right? Realistically, it doesn't make sense to keep on going back and forth with a man that you really cannot defend yourself against. So now if y'all keep on arguing, it just because he could be an unstable man, or he could be a very stable man that just had enough that day. I don't know. But if you do go back and forth, you are not in a position to protect yourself. And then you put somebody else at risk or their freedom to retaliate on your behalf when you had the power of just leaving.
And that's what I said when I said that time when that nigga was at the show. He wouldn't say that shit to my husband.
We gonna give a damn. We gonna cut that out. Off the record. This is like an off the record show. We should have had a talk before the show and then recorded the show. Let's stay on beat, guys. Let's stay on beat.
But that's the thing. So like, and the thing I feel like is different between men and women. I mean, women and women arguing versus a man and a woman and man and men. A man most times can look at a man and see how far he's willing to go.
Well,
and let's say if I know that this man is willing to hit my wife,
right,
or my girl, because that's just the type of man he is.
You might not know, and now but I'm saying, like, you don't know if he gonna hit her, and now you gotta insert yourself in it, even if they're arguing regardless.
They should never be arguing. My girl should never be arguing with any man.
Yes,
I don't care what he says to her. Walk away, and you call me, and I'll handle it after.
So that's what I was learning this weekend. It's less likely, they saying, for a woman to just get in a shootout or shot than a man because of their egos and having guns. A woman, I just got a gun in my purse, I'm gonna shoot somebody. But a guy, they just might have a gun in their car and shoot somebody.
They're the ones who are unstable, right?
And they're the ones that shouldn't be arguing.
But they weren't arguing. They wasn't arguing. You and the guy was arguing, and now he gotta get in it. That's what they
so we not gonna act like, oh, this is one person. It takes two to tango. But the thing is, again, you don't know how far somebody's willing to go. Most men, I could look at a man and be like, he's not nothing to worry about. I'll be all right.
Right.
You might even be able to slap him and he's not going to do nothing.
Right.
There's some men I might be like, yo, don't even say nothing to him because I know that my life is up for grabs and so is his. And it's like, no winner at that point.
It's not in the presence of a man. It's like how you behave as a person. Like at the end of the day, if I'm out and something's happening, my husband is, if we're talking about energy levels, I'm here and he's here. He just gonna be like, yo, just
Erin T. Campbell.
Yeah. So it's like
too, though.
There is never a time when I feel like he's gonna, like, even if I'm popping off, like he's gonna let me like keep going to where I'm gonna put us in danger.
Right.
first, I'm not gonna do that. But secondly, if I do a line of coke or something and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing, and that happens, not that I do coke, but I'm just saying, like, if it happens, he's still not gonna like. He'd be like, yo, just calm down, chill out, go have yourself a drink. You know what I mean? But
hey, that's your husband though, so you got to be able to calm down, chill out. I'm in a new situation, so it's like you tell me calm down, chill out. I don't even know you like that. What do you talk about? I'm gonna defend myself, so that's the thing. Like that's what I was saying. Like I'm learning.
I can see like being not being
Aaron gonna pop it off for me.
And that's
I can see that.
But that's a red flag.
No, I'm not saying he's not, but I'm just.
I'm saying it.
Yeah.
If he did it, like, trying to chalk it up.
with a man, right? And she popping her shit. And a man comes and takes her place like, no, don't argue. I got this.
Yes.
He is getting this to calm that other man down.
Right.
And to like, diffuse the situation and be like, she tripping.
Right.
Be cool. All right. No, I swear to God. Never do that. And then you don't get what you needed.
To get out of it, I'm still mad. Like slap him. Look, why you?
That's how it is.
But what did my nigga do? He went.
No, that's not fair. That's not fair.
So the thing is,
It's not fair. But it's not fair because you could be doing the most for no reason.
We don't gonna get.
And you're in now.
no, that's
No.
called stupid.
No,
business.
you can't.
That's
stand
where the
behind
argument
bullshit.
comes in, people. That's
No.
the debate. And that is the debate. That's okay. I think that's the younger millennials.
Men make threats who can back them up. That's what I'm saying. You can't be a part of the bullshit. You want the shit to come down and not exacerbate it.
Oh, it's going there.
Because what's outside is way worse. It's worse for
Men
everybody.
don't make threats. Men make warnings and suggestions. There's a whole different thing. I'm not threatening no man because the second I
Men definitely
you,
make threats.
Most men, especially if you coming across another man,
make
he's not gonna wait for you to so he can retaliate. He's gonna initiate. And if I make a threat, he's gonna initiate a real threat to me. So what I would do is say, hey,
Well, that's
relax.
dumb because when it comes to no,
this is the art of war, and that's what you need to know. Because
Carry your ass to
start
jail.
showing your cars, and your ass not gonna make it out to that car. You're gonna be left right there in that spot for threatening that man who got it on him right now. Like,
Right. You can't show your cars like that.
Yeah.
that's what I just
you ain't
said.
gonna say, yo, I don't even want to do this right now.
Like a nigga not gonna be like, Alan, the shit out you right now.
Alan, that's what I just said.
Right now.
I'm
I literally just said that.
Come on, bro.
I will shoot you right now. Like,
Nobody's gonna do that type of threat.
I literally just said that. I said you don't want this.
No, you said you don't know what's in the car.
No, I
That's
said
a whole different thing. Like,
No.
you right. You not making it there.
Thanks. Tell me what I
I
said.
don't know what's in the car, cause you ain't gonna know what's in the car
You
either.
ain't gonna see the car.
First of all, I said you don't want
Let
this
me go
because
to the
you
trunk.
don't know.
Nah, you're not making it to the trunk.
That's it. Just
You're
chill.
like, yo, I'm
Yeah,
trying to
some
relax.
niggas don't got no chill.
I don't be in places like that.
When a nigga
Niggas
tell you,
got no
when a nigga
chill.
tell you, you
I don't be in places like that.
Oh, people. I was in Brooklyn Chop House.
and that can happen anywhere.
I was having a fine dining evening with lobster and steak and shit.
Where's the location though?
Oh man, the Times Square one. The Times Square one.
But
You
you
see,
know,
look, we're good there. Nothing will ever happen to me at the Brooklyn Chop House.
No, but-
we not saying nobody's not good. You just don't know when shit could go left. Somebody could bump into you, and then you're into it, and then your man got to argue for you.
Let's say
anything.
You got it,
can
my
happen.
friend.
Anything can
Yeah,
happen.
see, like,
and it
so-
depends on your day.
That-
It could be a you got it, my friend day, or it could have been like
I
this
don't
is
argue with
last
people.
Fucking straw today.
yeah.
You don't know, so that's just the thing. Like you don't just. I'm just saying, don't put your man in things.
If I ever
You
say,
don't have a last straw. Aw,
Lot. Be ready for everything.
I be having a last straw
the
sometimes.
thing is, like, in all honesty, right? And this is gonna sound crazy, but have
But
any,
she's a woman.
have any of you ladies
Lady.
ever had a gun pulled out on you?
No.
Okay.
Wait.
You be like,
Wait, no. In college, I did.
All right. And what about you? I mean, you said no, yes,
from the streets, you nigga. I done see lots of guns.
right? So
I'm
when
not trying to implicate nobody. I don't know. I don't listen.
So
I'm
when
from the
somebody-
streets.
somebody pull a gun out on you, everything changed in that moment for a
Now
second,
that's a fact.
right? And now you start thinking about, like, hold on, how did I get here?
I've only been living in New York for a few years.
You said,
Where I'm from?
Houston.
Oh yeah, but Houston ain't got guns, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's a different shit.
I feel like
New York is a different type of have a gun. If a nigga pull a gun out, you're
gotta
gonna
use it.
get shot.
He has to use
In
it.
Houston, Atlanta, Miami, they got guns laying on the table, laying in the car. The guns is just
No,
around.
exactly, but that calms
New York-
everybody the fuck down.
Nah. In New York, you getting shot.
Yeah.
They used to it. It's a different
Like
lifestyle.
I'll say this. My perspective is different because I grew up in a place
Yes.
where it's very normal.
Totally different.
Nah, over here.
In New York, you're getting dead.
First of all,
On you or in the car.
in New
You're
Jersey,
dead.
in New Jersey, it's a 3-year minimum sentence just having it. So
In
if
the
I pull
bullets
this
is
bitch
even
out,
more.
I'm using it
Yes.
because I'm going to jail most.
No, I'm
likely
jeopardizing
anyway.
myself having the gun on me. It's not legal. You're going to jail.
Mandatory.
And really nobody's shit is legal.
So if I have this shit and you see this shit, good luck
Like
with this shit.
2% of people with a legal gun. Maybe the cops is the only ones with legal guns. In New York, in New Jersey, yeah, you see a gun, somebody's getting shot. In Houston, Atlanta, Miami, it's regular.
I had to do
They
it.
got it like a display, like
Yeah.
it's got clips
And I don't really like
pretty
that.
bullets and
This
shit.
one dude, right? And I don't want to get into too many stories. This one dude was
Don't get
arguing
into
with
it.
my homies, right? And as he's arguing with my homie, I'm trying to diffuse the situation because my homie, he's 22. He's young. I'm like, yo, you young?
hanging out with baby.
Well, really, we was on set together and he was playing a role. So we would stop at the gas station. So I'm like, yo, chill out. Like, he's like, nah, he looking at me kind of funny. And I'm like, yo, relax. The dude in Atlanta now says, like, he's like pointing to we had an SUV. He's pointing to the SUV and I see him talking. I'm like, yo, shit about to go south.
Yeah, don't.
The young nigga get out the car. He's like, what? You still talking? I'm like, oh, here we
Yep.
go. So I'm like, I should not get out this car, but I'm gonna get out this car because I'm gonna save this nigga's life. I get out the car. The first thing he said was, yo, I don't got a problem with you. I got a problem with him, and I'm not trying to fight. I'm gonna shoot the shit out of him, and if you want to get involved, I'm gonna shoot the shit out of you. And he lifted his shirt.
And they had
And he
it
showed
already.
me his gun in Atlanta, and I'm like, see, this is different.
Yeah.
Because
See, this is different.
New Jersey,
This shit might be legal too.
we're not even warning you nothing.
Yeah,
like, there's no warning. It's like, I'll try to
No.
fight you and shoot you.
No.
Like,
No, that's different.
No, but listen, you know, no,
Like,
it's,
one
it's
story.
because as a gun owner, if you have first of all, it's easy to get your license.
Right,
As a
right.
gun owner, you need to act responsibly so you can
Yes.
keep your shit.
Look, it's
Yeah, but
another,
I was
it's
just
another
saying,
thing in
'cause-
Miami in front of finger licking, right? You could tell a difference. A guy, they was arguing. I guess it was a New York guy with a fanny, with a bag, and it was a guy from Miami. They was in finger licking. All you know is the guy from New York must have had the fanny, and he's arguing in the street. And the nigga from Miami went to the car and came back and shot the whole shit up. It's because New York people gonna argue because we don't got no gun on us. Miami, you got it right. You ready. Like, nigga shot the whole finger
I know
licking
where
up
Florida's probably not.
on South Beach.
But the thing is,
Hmm?
let's just get to. So the moral of the story is,
Calm down. Leave the room.
Don't-
that no. That is the
don't
moral of the
argue with
story.
niggas because
No.
we could all die over this
Girls,
little ass
no, he's
argument.
saying girls are
Yeah.
gonna argue and fight like bad girls, baddies. Guys is gonna get shot.
Yo, think about it.
No.
Most wars in life happen
don't feel like
from a
that?
woman.
No,
Most
Yeah,
more
wars
they
in
say
than
too.
happen from a woman.
I got this whole specious story this weekend. They was
Wars.
like, this
Street
shit's
wars.
not happened over a woman.
Wars.
You know how many niggas die over women? I was like, oh,
There's a beef going on right now from something that happened in 7th grade and they 40. Over a girl. Like the guy hit a girl, then the guy knocked him out, then the guy shot his mans, and his man shot his mans. And
Wars are started over money and power.
Troy? Did we see Troy?
and some good pussy.
Stole the bitch. And then they went and killed millions of people. Not millions, but thousands of people. Like,
They gonna be like, damn, that shit good. That pussy good.
Thank you. The underlying
the
reason.
nigga needed, like, oh, you fucked my homie's bitch. All right, I gotta slide for him because he's upset. No, but he was looking.
But that was the last straw.
And the reason was what?
And
That's
I
the
was
ulterior motive.
But look. But look.
Oh no, we gotta get his ass now. He left his shoe over here.
Nah, the thing
But that's the thing too. You just want the last straw. I told y'all.
is what happens.
You know what? We also gotta have a talk about things you shouldn't do as a woman with your man. It's time.
Like what? Wait, let me know.
That was the
What?
thing. That was the thing we just learned. Do not argue with another dude when you're with your man. That was
Let me clear it up.
some
Let me,
millennials and the Gen X. Well, they need all of
Let me clean it up.
advice.
Let me clean it up.
Yeah.
People,
The younger version than us, they need all the advice. They need help.
let me dumb it down.
Go ahead.
Don't waste your time arguing no fucking body.
But
That's
you
what it
might
is.
have an
But
argument
why?
in real life.
Why?
Because shit happens.
Why?
How I'm supposed to know?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
What if somebody
there
steps
is-
on my
there is
fucking
rare-
shoe and hurt my toe, and then I'm
There's-
arguing? Shit.
there's rarely a time where like
What if you crash into my car? Shit happens, and you argue.
you have insurance.
Happens. But shit happens.
You think I just get out like, oh, you crashed?
Nah, in Atlanta, they gonna try to shoot you out the window.
What you doing, bro?
Yeah, people get into gunfights through the window and out of town. Like, I've seen people shoot at each other through the fucking window because they crashed or something happened.
No, we had a.
Look, is that the
Remember, we had a guest. We had a guest here, the cheating investigator, who on his way to Ain't at the Table got into a little dispute, I guess, because somebody cut him off, and then he got out the car because the guy had his gun. Remember,
It
like guy
happened.
had a gun. And it's like,
Realistically, shit happens. Some people calm like you, not me. I'm learning.
It's not even. It's actually.
Not even.
Yeah, it's not even that I'm calm. It's just that like something just happened. I'm already on F, A B C D E F. So everything that's gonna happen,
But I think
like
you
as a
had to grow
consequence.
to be like that because it's maturity level. I'm getting there. Learning. I'm acknowledging it. That's the first step to when you have a problem. Acknowledging the problem and then fixing it. Because I be on 100 and I don't care and I'm slapped. Y'all see me on TV. I just get like that for real. But I'm learning to try to not. Well, since I have my son, it's like I don't want to go to jail. So I'm learning to be for real. Because I'll be like, fuck it, bail me out tomorrow. I don't care. I'm learning to be like, all right, is it that serious? Sometimes it's not that serious.
I think that a lot of times we don't. I don't think. A lot of times we forget that we deal with real life, and so do people. So it's easy to say don't argue. Like in a calm, mellow state.
Yeah,
I
nigga,
can
I'm
walk
talking
away.
about my real life.
But you 20 years old, nigga, what's up? Like, you ready to fight? Like, what?
That's what I'm saying. We gotta be realistic. Like,
Bitch, what you- that's
I
like
wasn't that at 20.
in the environment that you in. Like, okay, say if I'm on a reality show and somebody's picking at me, and I'm trying to be like, oh no, I don't want to fight. I don't want. It's the environment, like you said. I don't be at those places
I'm just gonna
It's a
sit
difference.
here
because I'm gonna slap the shit out you
until there's a reason to move.
I think, but a lot of times too, like especially nowadays, I feel like men go crazier because every argument.
Ego.
No, well, not just the ego. Every argument got a camera, and I'm not gonna be
That's true.
social media publicly
Yeah,
embarrassed.
now you social
Like,
media
I
looking
can
for.
take I might take a L. Nobody's like, you know what? He got it. I'm not even gonna argue with
Still in the
But
restaurant.
the second I see a flash, I'm going up. Like I'm going up.
And that's a difference
I'm
too.
going up.
But now,
No, that makes
this
sense.
it was somebody
going
arguing
up,
with you.
like-
Or what if you trying to be peaceful and then a bitch slap you? Then what you gonna say?
Yeah.
What you gonna do?
There are
That's different.
I'm just saying, but
Yeah,
you,
but you got slapped. You can't unslap yourself.
No,
so I see some people be peaceful after a slap though. I ain't gonna hold you.
yeah.
Yup.
Right.
I've seen it in real life. I've seen some people be peaceful after a slap. I'm not gonna hold you two
I mean,
times.
it's not me, but yeah, I get it.
Peaceful after a slap.
Yup, 2 times in my life.
God be with him.
Slaughter.
Yeah.
Yes, slap literally.
Like Chris Rock.
No, I've seen it. I've seen it. Yes.
Yeah.
My dad never said that one. That's a good one.
And wait, Alan, can I tell you something my dad told me?
Oh, everybody, come on, y'all. With my dad told me,
All
I'm crying. Woo, my dad told
All
me.
actions have consequences.
That's a fact.
Even the actions you don't.
Period. Yeah.
But I would say as you level up in life and you have more things to lose, you hang around with people who have
Gotta
more
think
shit
about
to
it.
lose and you start thinking about your surroundings and what you got to lose. Because when you a bunch of people that don't got shit to lose, y'all all just like with the shits.
Yep.
Yeah.
Even when you get lit and you got your friends around you that don't got shit to lose, they turning up and you got to be like, nah, y'all got to chill. Like, absolutely.
Or they going.
I'm on every blog. What did you do? What did you do? I'm like, oh man, but yeah, learning to be peaceful is good. I'm
It's
on.
not even peaceful. It's just
I just be like,
I don't know. I appreciate,
Side.
and y'all know I talk about my daddy all the time, but like my daddy is literally the one where I got that from, like instilled that in me. Like you can't when I'm 17 and my emotions are out of control. Erin, calm down. Why are you crying?
See, you had
There's no
a
reason
parent
for
like that. Both my parents is Pisces. They on 100 all the time. Like they both was on 100, and they don't turn down. And when they mad, it's like my mother go from 0 to 100. And still to this day, I'm now in a place where I'm telling her, like, when you become an adult and you got to talk to your parent as an adult. And I'm like, bro, just take accountability. Like, you're wrong. I'm your mother. You still a child. And I'm like, I'm a grown woman.
You don't want to hear that.
0 to 100. She don't play. Like, and it'd be times where she's even like apologizing to me now because she's seeing, because I'm learning faster. And I'm like, bro, you was wrong. Or that's crazy. Like, turn down. But I've been raised like that. I'm talking about my whole family, drug dealers, killers, real life. I say it in my raps and all of that. But I was brought up in an environment where it's like I had to take myself out of that and be like, I want different. I want better. I got to chill. And I'm just chilling right now. Like since the past 3 years, I've just been like on chill. What? All of that shit on TV, like me fighting and all of that. Like people be like, is it real? I'm like, yes, that's really how I get. But they only show that. Everybody get to that point sometimes. But that's all they show. So that's all people was perceiving of me. And it's like, I do chill, but if I get to that point, I'm like that. But now I learned to be like, it's not that serious. And if you keep poking at me, stop poking at me.